Hello, hello, hello. So how many people are half asleep from tryptophan? Hope everybody had a good holiday. I know. Like I said, I wasn't sure if I was going to stream or not, but here I am. And we have a little something to be thankful for. Tonight we are going to be taking a look at a game called The Last Federation. And it looks pretty wild. And the developer was super nice and gave us a copy of the Last Federation Collection Edition to give away. So we are actually going to run that giveaway on Twitch. It will be the standard 1 gold per ticket, max amount 1,000 tickets. This is also a Linux game. So, leverage that gold, people. This game looks pretty crazy. And I just emailed the developer. So, he may pop in, but like it was last minute type thing, so he may not, but that's alright. We're gonna have a good old time. We're gonna take a look at it. I'm gonna start the raffle going. There you go. And, we're gonna get into it. You took 3 naps today? Nice! I've taken 0 naps. I've been up since 7 a.m. Woo! And then I get to do, whatchamacallit, Black Friday work in the morning again, because I work till 4 tomorrow. So, but, all's well that ends well. Let's go check it out. Oh, it's pretty. Oh, hi, you're pretty. Alright, so settings. Let's do this audio stuff. Oh, I already like this game. I already like it a lot. The music alone. Actually, I don't need to. I'm thinking that I'm going to be on TeamSpeak with someone. I don't need that on TeamSpeak. I just need. That sounds like a good volume. Think so. Maybe a little bit lower. A little bit lower. Let's go. We'll go 20. That seems good for me. Sound, voice volume. We want to hear that. Ambient volume. Okay. We're not disabling anything. Okay. So we're going to quick start. Strategic difficulty, normal, combat, normal, game mode. Ooh, standard? Or the expansion, which is in the collection. Tech race. Alright, so your objective is to form a solar federation that unites all surviving races. This is the main gameplay mode from the base game, okay? Your objective is to research all of the technologies available to you before any other race does the same, and before any race takes over the entire solar system. The most advanced technologies confer unimaginable power, but you'll need to snap up all the lesser ones as well. Be careful who you work with to gain new techs, and potentially rotate around who you work with in order not to boost any one race too much. Let's try the standard for right now. Alright, so we're gonna do normal. Alright. Okay. I'm the last race of murdered Hydros. We took to the stars and shot down the manned launchers of everyone else. My countrymen were the dictators of the solar system, so we kind of had it coming. Okay, yes, that's above me. You are me. This is our story. I was the sole survivor of a surprise attack by 2 other races. Thanks to a renegade mission I undertook, betrayed the other Hydrals, to bring spacefaring technology to our potential rivals. Turns out when you strap rockets to a moon, you can catch even the dictators off guard. Strap rockets to a moon. My ultimate goal? The creation of a peaceful, united federation of planets. Only then can we be safe from the kinds of atrocities my race committed, and the kinds that were committed against us. I like this dude. I'm down with his way of thinking. Sign me up. Beam me up, Scotty. Naturally, upon my crash landing on this planet, I was placed in captivity. Having no concept of my strength, they did not realize that I was merely waiting. I waited for years. You're patient, dude. Maybe you're not like me. Howdy, P-Dragon, Dead, Twisted, KNA. Did I miss anybody? I don't think I did. My dream of a universal federation is as alive as ever. And now the Actaeans have finally gotten themselves into orbit. After spending so much time with me as a peaceful captive, they were ill-prepared for my escape. Oh boy. I have commandeered the first prototype executor, and now the Aculans are in hot pursuit. The Acutians are still in the process of ramping up their space industry, so that gives me a short window of opportunity. But soon their mechanical CEOs will be looking to make planetary acquisitions. You know what that means. Especially with those quotation marks around it. These dangerous armored robots destroyed the last remnants of my race after the Evox almost wiped us out. Having them as my enemy was a given, I think. I'm gonna say yeah. Here they come! Oh my god! I outclassed this force so severely that it will be almost impossible to lose, so now is a good time to put my ship through its paces. But I still have to be careful. If they manage to take out my ship, it will just be dead. I will be just as dead now as later. Okay, let me learn to speak. Okay, welcome to combat. Welcome to combat. Mortal Kombat! It's always your lonely flagship, plus whatever NPC allies you can muster. Versus an indeterminate number of foes, combat is turn-based, with everyone moving and acting at the same time, after you've given your ship its orders. Your first order of business is to give your ship a movement order to figure out where the enemy is. You'll want to use the minimap, upper right-hand corner, pan your view around with the WASD or arrow keys, and zoom in or out with the mouse wheel or page up, page down. Alright, we can do this. Oh, you're an enemy. Okay, now it's time to attack. I promise I won't bug you constantly, but in this first battle there are a few things to point out. Look at the bottom of your screen. You have some new options. Okay. Alright. First of all, there are 3 different weapon choices down there, and there are multiple attack modes too. Hold fire, auto fire, select targets, etc. Alright, so we're talking... I'm gonna say that's these 4. Choosing the right weapon and the best attack mode is a big part of winning battles. Hover over enemy ships to see what weapons have the highest DPS against them. Damage per second. The DPS is real. The struggle for DPS is real. Respec. Bear in mind that sometimes this can be misleading, such as with the spread shot, because it's assuming that all of the bullets fired per burst will make contact. Ah. That may or may not actually be true, but depending on how close you are to the target. Understandable. Or if you are firing into a dense cluster of targets. Okay. This battle is dead simple, but future ones will not be, so use the time to get comfortable dominating these little foes. Important, you are currently in auto-fire mode. Okay. Unless you change this, then your ship will always pick its own targets to fire at. Best ones based on your selected weapons, regardless of where you click. Clicking just confirms your orders. If you want to attack a specific ship, switch to select targets mode. It's one of the buttons on the bottom left. Alright. Alright, so here we are. Auto fire. Fire at selected ship. Fire at exact point. Hold fire. What is this? Okay. Enemies. Alright. This is... Alright, supposedly we can... Can I, like... Ooh, sugar. Sugar. Alright, check out the top of your screen objectives. Most battles have single objectives, but that objective may involve multiple parts. This particular battle has 2 objectives, either of which you can choose. If you choose to destroy the enemy flagships, you'll gain some credit currency. You can identify the flagships by the fact that they are quite large, and usually there is at least one chasing you. Hover over them to be sure if you like. Alternately, if you choose to instead dock with their science lab, then you can end the combat relatively peaceably. You'll give them some tech that will make them stronger, and they will like you a lot better. That part definitely sounds good. That does. To dock with the lab, just fly over to it and wait. Your tractor beams will lock on and take care of the rest. A lot of missions have completely optional side objectives that you can take or ignore. If you destroy civilian or military buildings, there are consequences. But the battle keeps going until you're permanent. Ooh. Oh. So is this it? Let's come over here, shall we? Okay. Okay. Oh. I swear this is the last time I intend to interrupt you during battle, but now that you're getting in a few turns, there's a bit more that you probably ought to know. Oh, here it comes. It's time to give you direct control over power distribution to your 3 subsystems. Increasing to your power gives you higher damage output as well as longer range. Okay. Shields, obviously. Engines, obviously. Oh, it ups the amount of distance you can move per turn too. Okay. Set your power levels. Just click the various bars or use hotkeys. Okay, easy enough. Your instructions and tooltips, however, your automatically changes power based on context. Okay. Let's suppose you don't issue a movement order. Well, it diverts engine power to weapons and or shields instead. Not attacking, diverts to shields, etc. This keeps you from needing to... Oh, okay. Okay. Let me get some coffee here. Take this in. And don't forget, the developer was super awesome enough to give us a copy of this, the collection edition of this game to give away. So, it is going on in Twitch. The tickets are 1 gold apiece. Max amount is 1,000 tickets. So, get your tickets in. Alright, so back to reading. Automatic management does not make manual management pointless. Consider I'm low on health, so I'm going to crank up my shields for a while at the expense of... That's perfectly okay. I need to be able to maneuver very carefully here, so I'm willing to sacrifice. Yeah, I'm so OP here. Let's get this over quick. Nothing to shields, all the way. Okay, and so on. The sorts of larger decisions are in the point of power system. Not move. Okay. Okay. Better turning arcs with different powers. Yourself. Okay. Well, that is a big difference. At the default levels which you had until now, you move pretty well, but you can move super precisely if you crank it up all the way. Hey, how the heck did you do that, Curly Q? What's up, Meridian? Waypoints. Oh, the plot thickens. Simply hold down the shift key while issuing movement orders. You lose a little speed with each curved waypoint, so your total distance goes down a bit, FYI. That's fine. Are you feeling a little overwhelmed with info? Sorry about that, but you do not have to memorize it. You can, well, Alright, so it said shift. Victory! Alright. Escaping with my new flagship. Alright, so let's see. I destroyed 48 ships? Shit, I'm a badass and I didn't even know it. My side of the agreement, political, financial, military, or otherwise, has been upheld. These are the results of your actions. Oh, plus 60. I'm disliked. Love you guys, too. Turn saving. You took a total of shield damage. Okay. Credit gain button. Okay. 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 Alright. I mean, that doesn't seem horrible. It's the solar map. Oh. 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 Let's play God. I'm going to introduce you to this gradually. For now, a lot of stuff is hidden. Oh. Don't worry about trying to create the Federation yet. We'll get to that later. It's not even an option yet. Okay. Right now, you need to worry about gaining credit to spend, and you also need to accumulate a goodly amount of influence with a few races. A humble suggestion is you start by delivering spacefaring tech to the Skylaxians, Andors, and/or Peltians. They run some dispatch missions for them to gain more credit. Your current focus should be on making yourself more powerful and influential. And as you complete missions and political deals, I'll open up more and more ways for you to do that, culminating in the option for trying to form a fledgling federation. If you want to read this or any other message, okay. Let's click my logbook. What is this? Oh! You know, let's be nice and go to the little people that are still hanging on the you know, on the planet like Earth. We're not spacefaring yet. Feeling friendly? That's the spirit. If you're going to form a solar federation, you're going to have to make some friends. I like how some is in capitals. Credit is super important concept. This is your social currency, so to speak. Do things for races that they appreciate, or in some cases, do things that intimidate a race. Gain you more credit, and you can spend the credit with almost any race to get them to do what you want, or with mercenaries. Credit is basically money, but it's a little more nuanced than that. Okay. But be warned, sometimes there are no friendly actions you can take with a race. Either you don't have anything to offer them, or they simply hate you too much to accept even needed help. Damn, that's rough. This is one of the many reasons that your influence with races is so important. Depending on the actions you take, your influence with the race goes up and down. High influence makes them more likely to cooperate. Well, yeah. Alright. Let's deliver spacefair. Alright. Your race has long possessed the secret of spaceflight. It's yours to bestow where you will. It is mine, because I'm a dragon god. I'm amazing. Nice. Please, you cuties or whatever. We have a treaty. You're beat. Beat, eat. Anyway. This race will eventually reach the stars on their own, but granting it to them early will make them very grateful. Not only will you gain a lot of influence from them, but credit reward will be a huge windfall. The danger posed by spy probes is not to be underestimated. Send out little test shots in the pattern. Sense something you might be near. Once they land a hit on you and or on them, they switch into extremely dangerous hyper-aggressive mode. Make your way carefully through the maze of sensor built. There, my children. Be at peace. Okay. Shit just got real. It doesn't say that, but this is the deep waters. This is either going to be incredibly easy or impossibly hard, depending on how many races are already spacefaring. Just be careful of alerting those spy probes and make your way to the drop zone. And that's it. The spy probes for each race have unique sensor tests, bullet patterns that they fire when foreign objects such as yourself is detected nearby. If you get hit with anyone, you fire sky probe yourself. Will take a penalty of influence with that race for each probe you alert. Holy crap. The goal is to maneuver cleverly so that you get past the probes without any of them sensing you, or at the very least with as few as possible sensing you. Early on in a couple of spacefaring, you may move. Okay. Let's you. Each of these gets harder as you go. Okay. Note that once you alert a spy probe, it turns hostile, speeds up, and starts unleashing much more damaging attacks. Fight those probes away from the main body of the other unaltered probes if you can. Okay. Alright, we're gonna go... No. Oh, it works like that. Oh, no, okay. Is this where I'm going? Hell yeah! I did it!
The burlesque warlords are now spacefaring.
Yay!
Extreme caution is advised. They seem likely to take their constant internal wars to the solar stage.
Oh, fuck. God damn it. That was a bad move. Why the hell did I let those people go fly around? Ooh, your planet's pretty. Who are you? Thoraxian homeworld. Not yet space fit. I'm going here, because you're pretty. You're pretty. That's kind of creepy. Friendly axe. Boop. Alright. Erase as long as... Yeah, I get that. Alright, we'll gain... Okay, okay. 100. Ooh, these people don't like them. Alright. My god. Again. Oh, we got a lot of fun ones this time around. Oh, you move. You think you're fancy. Yee, you're getting mighty close there, dude. Oh my god. Ugh. No! Oh. What's up, Neuromancer? Howdy, Wistrick. How you doing?
The Thoraxians are now spacefaring. Searching dictionary for a phrase more urgent than extreme danger. Done. Imminent doom is today's advisory.
Okay. Hey. Once you always have checked marking column tech progression screen, that's it. You know the technology and get okay. Alright, so who am I? Oh, so this is me, period. These are just the different races and this is what they can give to me. Okay. I need computers. I need monopole magnets. Alright, so... who has all three of the... Ooh, these guys have a lot. I bet you that's those... Okay. Increasing your hull strength. Okay. Okay. A lot of them have no direct benefit. You're not planetary power, so you don't need things like safer nuclear power. Our technology is immense value to your allies and enemies. Help your allies get within it. Okay. Don't underestimate the power of science. Science! If a race gets far ahead in the number of techs they have learned, they can absolutely dominate anyone in their large fleet. Okay. Ooh. How do you fit in? Research technology. Dispatch missions that you can take on. Oh, and the black market! Let's do some black market stuff. You can also research technologies on your own. Okay. Once you gain access to the black market, hiring scientist goons will let you make super time-consuming tech